There we go again. Cornishman Day today, Thursday, and the weather ain't bad either, is it? Oh, lucky we ain't got no snow. I mean, snow look lovely, doesn't it, when you look out the window? But when you've got to get out and drive in and or work and then it ain't nice at all. So, and to me, it's feeling a lot warmer. But so hope everybody's all right, staying safe, and keep smiling. That's all I can say. I'm going to have my hair cut. I'll get the grass cutter out this weekend, I think, and give him a bit of a trim up. Now, anyhow, I got 3 or 4 birthdays. Well, now Scott Stephen is Julie's cousin's boy. He lived down there, Port Lebanon. Happy birthday to you yesterday, Scott. I hope you had a wonderful day and enjoyed yourself. Now I got 1 or 2 birthdays for Friday. Not none today. Got Rachel Palmer on Friday, great friend of mine. Linda Eddy, who I went to school with. So happy birthday to Linda as well. And Chris Benny, and it's his birthday tomorrow. And also a dear friend of mine, Jory Ansel. And both Low and niece Jory. Um, Jory Ansel's birthday as well tomorrow. So that's all of them. I hope they've all had a tomorrow. They hope all having a good time. Now Saturday, this Saturday, 10:30 to 1 is at the Salvation Army Hall in Hale. We're raising money for the Ukraine. I'm doing a tombola stall. There's plenty of there's bric-a-brac. There's a cake stall and all, and also they're serving bacon sausage baps and things like that. So if you want to come on down, 10:30 till 1. And Duck is in Ale. Well, the cafe just there we call the West End down by Pempole there by the bridge. They're reopening tomorrow at 9 o'clock. So we've done a fantastic refurb. I got to say, I admire. They work so hard down there, and we've got to go down and support them. So look forward to seeing you all there. Now, just one other thing. Next Friday, the 17th, I'm down the Masonic Lodge giving a talk for the Marie Curie group. So come along there from 7 o'clock. We have some stuff, we have some raffles and all, but come along there 7 o'clock and you listen to me yabbering on a bit. So it'll be a good evening, I can assure you. All right. Now that's it. Now I'm going to do a story now, and we call this one. Well, this is all about William Henry again. He had a shiner up Tura. We'll call this one Tura. I can mind the time I had a shiner. Pretty little piece she was. I took her over to Tura to see the lights. When we was leaving Druce, we had to go through the Get Long railway tunnel. So I said to she, if she knowed the tunnel was so long, I should have kissed he. Oh, she replied, wasn't it you? I held her hand all the way till we got over to her then. And we was walking down the street when we seen a place with a notice up over the door. Dinner served from 12 till 2. 2 and 6pence. Comes on, says I, we can eat brave bit in 2 hours. I found out afterwards she was going with another chap, same time as me, but I was smarter than he 'cause he married her. Many men marry for money, some for love, and most for a short time. A young girl wants a man with a future, an old girl wants a future with a man. Talking about kissing, said mother. Mrs. Jack's got a new maid in, and last week she caught her husband kissing her. Of course, Mrs. Jacks didn't mind, but thought she ought to tell the maid about it. Oh, that's all right, said the maid. I aren't running no risks. I says to myself, what is good enough for the missus is good enough for me. But I know she won't be there long, 'cause Mrs. Jacks is always finding fault. Yesterday she told the maid, dust out the front room. Why, I could write my name on the sideboard, says Mrs. Jacks. Oh, that's nothing to brag about, was the reply she got. Most people can write nowadays. Father had dropped more wine for his old time's sake, and was got to the state he could enjoy a joke, laugh afterwards when he found out 'twas funny. I read in the paper, give a girl an inch and she'll make a bathing suit out of 'em. Then he told the old story about Jimmy Jinks, who found another man in the kitchen with his wife. We all told him 'twas his own fault, 'cause he had no reason to come home an hour earlier than usual. Here, father, was a bigamist? The boy asked. Someone who makes the same mistake twice, says father. Now take care, and all have a nice weekend.